Hi, I'm Chris Michael. Welcome back to WOAK. Right now, next to me, I have Hobert Europe. He runs the Royal Oak, Michigan Music Experiment record label. He's here for an interview and to play some music for us today. So how's it going with you lately?
With me going, it's a horrible chore from one day to the next. I mean, this is kind of cool. I mean, but I don't know. It's just very draining to not just nap all day. You know.
I know what you mean.
Good.
I usually come in at like 8:30. Today was like the first day this whole school year I came in on time.
Good.
Anyways, so what exactly do you do with the Royal Oak Music Michigan Experience? What do you do?
It's very small time, all right. You know, so like, you know, putting out a record, let's say, you know, is basically me going to the Micro Center and buying that spindle of 100 CDs, you know, and just burning up copies of whatever music, you know, whether it's my music or you know, somebody else's music. We've got like a bunch of people like you know, kind of in the community, you know, Royal Oak and surrounding suburbs and Detroit and everything, mm-hmm. who are just dying, you know. I mean, because all the other like small record labels are totally like, this is art, you know, and I'm better than you for doing this art, you know, and they're like, you know, very exclusive, you know, and I want to make something that anyone can put out a record, you know, even if it's just me burning 100 copies on my home computer, you know, and calling that a record release. You know, I want somebody, you know, I want to give as much, you know, music away as I can possibly manage, you know, and most of our releases are free, and I don't know, I lost my steam real quick there.
So have you put out any records or albums for him?
Yeah, we've got like I think we're up to 23 releases so far. We started off with real kind of textural, kind of droning stuff and like tape collage and piano pieces and stuff. And now we're just moving into, you know, more like breakcore and noise, and, you know, we're getting more extreme, you know, where we started very quiet and soft. I forgot the question, but we're taking that evolution, you know, we're going to the, you know, the harder end, you know, and not the hard end like, well, this is hardcore, you know, but like the harder end, like, wow, this is like real taxing to listen to, you know. And I think that can convey emotion in a totally different way than like that really nice piano chord, you know. You have to read into it a little bit more, you know. You have to think like, where was this person? What was this person thinking when they were, you know, screaming these ridiculous lyrics over this distortion pedal? I don't even know. What was the question, dude? What was that question you just asked?
It was about records and albums you brought.
Oh yeah, we've got like 23 records out.
So have you played any good shows lately?
Yeah, what it's Tuesday today? Like I guess it was some night ago. It could have been any number of days. I lose track of that. But in Ann Arbor there was this show. It was like people had come from all around. People had come from, you know, Detroit and the suburbs of Detroit and Lansing to this Ann Arbor house, and there was this little room like as big as this stage, all right, and like people had come to play this tiny room, you know, and it was like really just shocking to me, you know, that there was as many possible people crammed into this tiny room to hear like, you know, 3 dudes play music off a laptop, you know, and it was astounding, you know, the music that happened, you know, Little Mac played, and, you know, he just blows the doors off any time, and I didn't get to play that show. I was supposed to go after him, you know, and he got shut down. The cops came and were like, congratulations, it's 2 a.m., you've got a noise violation, here's a $200 ticket, you know. But that would have been an excellent show if I got to play, and I enjoyed that spectacularly. And just as a plug, dudes, I've got the show on the 19th, at 19th of December at the Flint Local, all right? I hate to just, that made me feel terrible to plug that so viciously. But Flint Local on the 19th, yeah, that's gonna be the premiere of my breakcore set. Because I mean, I'm usually just like I'm doing now, gonna scream into a distortion pedal, you know. But this is a little more, you know, it's very danceable, very. We might be coming full circle into the, you know, now we're going pop, and we can shake butt and cut a rug or whatever.
All right. What kind of equipment have you been using in your shows?
Whatever I can get my hands on. I've got this really crappy laptop, that I got on eBay, and it's like, 10 years old, and I've got, due to a recent influx of like Christmas cash, I got this death metal distortion pedal which rules and turns anything you put into it into just like white noise. And it's just mostly just any sort of trashy pedal that I can pick up for, $15 on eBay or something,
Pretty cool. Let's see. What was one of your best shows you played?
There were probably like two best shows, I guess, and they're totally, that it was the coming full circle thing, I played, my first show ever was in Hamtramck at the lab space run by Chris Gerard, who's the librarian at the Royal Oak Library. He used to run that. That's out of business now, but it was in, I don't remember the year or the date of it. It was October. Yes, it was the October.
It was a few years ago.
Potentially, it was the October before this past October. So that was the best because it was it was very improvised and very flowing and very textural. And then exactly 1 year later, I played at the Bauhaus, right? Mm-hmm. And that was the most like cathartic show I had ever played because after that I felt like just free and light, I guess. I don't know.
All right,
this is so self-indulgent, dude.
The people back there want to know if we want to get any phone calls.
You want phone calls?
If
you got a phone call waiting, send that.
Sure, we'll
through.
take some, but I'll just continue with this until then. On the sheet it says that you're considering starting up a non-profit organization.
Yeah. No, that's some just trash that I talk a lot about, starting a nonprofit organization for my personal fun, so I can ask people for money legitly on the street, so it's like, dude, give me $1, give me $1, I'll buy a coffee, give me $5, I'll buy a pack of cigarettes, give me $10, I'll put out a CD, it'll be that sliding scale of how happy you can make me with your money,
That's excellent.
I don't know how to go about that. You probably have to go to City Hall for that.
I don't know. I heard you won quite a prestigious award in elementary school.
Oh yeah, in elementary school, totally, yeah. I got the Whittier Star pin. I was the star for that week or month. I don't remember how they broke it down, but I didn't bring it with me today, because I had to wash my sweatshirt that it's usually on. But I wish I could show it. Yeah, that was the happiest moment. And I just found that pin. It had been lost for years.
What did you win it for? What did you have to do?
I don't think it was for anything. It's just everybody in the school eventually got that Whittier Star pin. But I thought at the time that it was a really interesting thing, really important that I had won it for some specific reason. Mm-hmm. Jesse's got one too. He's the man. He's in the audience today.
Yeah, back there. So you're also working on a video project with some of the people that work with you, like musically and stuff?
Yeah. I actually cannot talk about that on the air because probably any explanation of it or even saying the title would be like they'd hit that panic button over there.
Well,
but you can imagine that it's going to be extremely...
Is there any movies that you could say that it would be similar to?
Cannibal Holocaust or what was that? Flowers of Flesh and Blood? Was that simulated snuff film?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flowers of Flesh and Blood, probably most similar.
Yeah. Did we
that's good for that high school.
Did we have a phone call or not anymore?
Good.
All right. So what do you think about, well, you're a Royal Oak resident, what do you think about all these new skylofts coming in everywhere around here?
I don't know. That makes me, I'm very restrained about that right now, but that makes me just incredibly furious, so furious that I break the chair. But it's horrible, I mean, Royal Oak used to be such a cool place, I mean, I guess I missed its exact heyday, when I guess I don't even know enough about it, but I mean, when I was, coming up, I guess, I mean, we'd be down at Dave's, you know, a lot of days after school. You know, we'd hang out at Dave's. You know, we'd go to get our medio litros, you know, at the hot sauce place, and we'd go to Neptune. And you know, I mean, Neptune is really the only place still here, and they're turning into like, you know, not cool dudes anymore. I hate to diss them on the air, you know, but you know, I'm speechless over how just disgusting Royal Oak is now. I mean, everything good has gone. Everything good has gone.
So, yeah, that's our last question. Do you have anything to say to our viewers in particular? Any more plugins?
No, I don't have any more plugs, but dudes, you know, you're going to enjoy that noise I'm going to play in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Or you're not going to enjoy it so much as you're going to loathe it. Maybe. Right?
I don't know. Do we have... What? All right. Well, I guess, yeah, we have 3 minutes left, so...
Oh, we have 3 minutes? Sweet. So we'll kill some time.
Well, no. It's time for you to play.
Oh, it is? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to detach this mic. You hang out.
All right, so, anyone, sensitive ears, you might want to plug your ears for this, just so you don't die. So, yeah, let him get prepared for a second. And I'll just sit here. Why do you roll the credits? Roll it. What? Huh? Well, you already played the credits for some reason. All right, we're just going to do the credits again. Well, that's... How much time do we have left? All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, we're going to have a show on WOAK alumni, so make sure to tune in. And I guess that's all. So...
Play us out. down to WOAK.
We should dance there, maybe. I